Hey there, so we're going to start the magazine project. So we've got to create the file first. We're going to create new in InDesign. Since this is a multi-page document, we're going to work in InDesign. Magazines are typically print, so let's make sure we're printing. Choose letter. And make sure to name your files. Magazine. Whichever project you have, so I'm going to do sailing. And then your last name. This way, when you aren't quite sure where your file is, you can search for it and it's easier than losing your document. Change your units to inches. It makes life just a whole lot easier. Magazines are always portrait. And pages, we're going to do 8 pages and we want to make sure they are facing. So remember, facing is when you open up a magazine or open up a booklet, the 2 pages are sitting next to each other. So let's change our margins to 0.25. All the way around. And then we're going to change our bleed. The bleed is for when you want your document. If you want to print to the edge of the page and you want color all the way to the edge of the page instead of a white border like you typically have on the printers at school, then you need to actually print larger than the page and then it gets cut down. So our bleed, let's give it 0.25 inches all the way around and go ahead and hit create. You'll notice in InDesign now, not only do we have our pink and purple margins, but we have this red outline on the outside. This is our bleed line. So again, if we want to create something so that way it goes all the way to the edge, we need to make sure that we actually extend beyond the edge. So that way the printer will, whichever printer you send it to, will actually print on a larger piece of paper and then cut down to the correct size. So that way it goes all the way to the edge of the paper. Now we have our 8-page magazine ready to go.